Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello all, welcome to our NPTEL online certifications courses on engineering drawing and computer graphics. We are in module number 4, lecture number 35 on orthographic projections. Especially we are covering line projections when it is inclined to both horizontal plane and vertical plane. In the last classes we have learned if a line is inclined to both vertical plane, horizontal plane, true length is neither available on vertical plane nor on front view or the top views, and the angles are also apparent angles. We will have it as projections, and let us learn that through an example. Here there is a line AB which is 80 mm long and makes 45 degrees inclination with vertical plane. So, true length is 80 mm and it makes 45 degrees inclination with the vertical plane. Its projection on the front view makes 55 degrees. So, this is the apparent angle, and this 45 degrees we will be going to see it for this complete projection thing on the top view. Now, end A is 20 mm above horizontal plane and 25 mm in front of vertical plane. So, the point A begins 20 mm above the horizontal plane and 25 mm in front of vertical plane, and this entire line is in the first quadrant. If that is the case, can we draw its projections and its inclination angle with horizontal plane? So, if we are pictorially showing that this is the vertical plane, this is the horizontal plane, perhaps our A B point inclined in such a way that this is A, that is B. When we are having projections, this projection we can see 45 degrees inclination with the vertical plane. So, 45 degrees inclination means if we are going to extend that, this angle is 45 degrees, and its front view makes 55 degrees. So, when we have this projection, the front view is here and this one is 55 degrees. So, let us draw that step by step. The first step what we have to follow is draw an XY line. First we have to draw this XY line. After that we draw a projector. Then we will locate a point A prime 20 mm above XY and A 25 mm below XY line. Once these three steps are done, we will draw a line 45 degrees inclined to XY from a point A. So, from point A draw a line of 45 degrees, this one 45 degrees, and let us call this line as true line, and we will be in a position to locate point B1. Then take 55 degrees from A1 A dash in the front view above XY line, like that we have to draw. After that we draw locus for B1. From B1 project it all the way up. Whatever this length we have it, From there make a angle so that we will be in a position to locate this point. Once we have that point, we have that curve, again we locate a true length on that axis, which makes a horizontal line. Once we have that horizontal line, the intersection point we project it to locate this B point, and we join these top views. This is the way we construct it. Let us see that step by step. The first 4 steps are on the drawing sheet. First, draw an XY line. X axis and y axis. Draw a projector for A and A prime, that is a vertical line on which we can locate A prime and A. Use your scale. A prime is 20 mm above x y. Here, and in below x y line it is 25 mm here. Name them as A prime and A. Once done, draw locus for these points. Which will be useful at later stage. Using roller scale, draw those. Now, 45 degrees inclination we have to find it on xy from point A. So, use your protractor, 45 degrees line, join these. Now, locate 80 mm true length, 80 mm true length on that picture. Once we have that, call that point as B1. Draw a locus line passing through B1. Now, 55 degrees angle in the front view we would like to have, that is from point A prime, 55 here. Connect these points. -55 thing from A. Once is drawn, draw a vertical line from B1. So, we have to pick from B1 here. Up to locus of A. So, this is the point. And let us name this one as 1. Now, this is a horizontal component of true length. So, this is the true line. If we have rotated that, whatever A to 1, that we will call this one as horizontal component of true line, and usually we represent like locus of that front view. Now, we have to continue it to locus of A prime up to all the way there and rotate that upward up to the front view and name it B prime. So, what we have to do is now transfer this entire length So, let us transfer that all the way to this 55 degrees line. This is already we know 55 degrees and this one already we know 45 degrees. So, let us call this projected one B prime. Once that is done, from B prime draw again a locus. So, we know A prime B prime is the front view projection. So, draw a locus which pass through B 1 and we have to locate true length which is a given one 80 mm. This length we have to locate it all the way on that locus. So, this one. Now, join these two lines A prime and let us call this one B 1 prime. So, this is true length and this is the front view true line and this angle is 55 and what we have to find is the angle true line making in that horizontal thing. So, it is 10, 20, 30 around 34 degrees. So, this angle alpha is 34 degrees. Now, we did not draw the top view. So, what we have to do is project this one point B prime make a projection, call this point B, join A and B. If we do that, we will have this top view line, this is the front view line, this angle is 34 and this one the apparent angle is around 61 degrees. This is the way we draw projections in the front view and also in the top view. This is the vertical plane, this is the horizontal plane, the top view, front view we will be in a position to draw and its inclination angle with HP also we will be in a position to find it. So, any inclination angle with HP we will be seeing that by projecting onto that vertical plane. So, this is the angle which is making with that horizontal plane. So, let us move on to our next problem. So, Example 2. Example 2 where front view. So, on the slide there is a front view of a line AB is 50 degrees inclined to xy and measures 55 mm long while its top view is 60 degrees and it is inclined to xy line. If end A is 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP, draw its projections. Unknown is true length and its inclination with horizontal plane and vertical plane. These are the unknowns in the problem. So, what we know is front view of a line is given. So, this is apparent length and that is 55 degrees with a length of 55 mm. Its top view is again apparent angle 60 degrees inclined to xy line. So, let us begin that with the following steps. So, let us first look at the steps. After drawing this xy line, locate A prime is equal to 10 mm, this point, this will be 10 mm and A 15 mm. So, A is also located, A and A prime. Draw locus lines from A and A prime. After that, with 50 degrees in the front view, that is also from A prime, draw a line and it has to mark at 55 mm to get this B prime, because this makes 50 degrees. So, this is 50 degrees line and it measures 55 mm long. So, B prime is known. Similarly, let us draw in the top view 60 degrees line. This is the front view line and this is the top view line. We have drawn that from A. Then draw a projector from B prime. So, already we know P prime, project that all the way down, which cuts the 60 degrees line at this point. Locate this point B and A to B join it. After that, draw a locus from this point. So, what we know is this top view we know, front view we know. Then what we can do is from this A prime to B prime, make an arc which cuts this locus line and project that line all the way down to this locus line, where it is going to intersect, let us call B1, and join A to B to get true length. Once we know the true length, measure it from A prime, make an arc to cut this locus, so that B1 prime also we will be in a position to locate it. Once line is known, we can measure what is this angle. Similarly, true length, what is the angle it is making on this top view also. So, let us begin that on our drawing sheet. First thing, we have to draw a XY line. X line, Y line. Once done, locate these projector lines. On this, we have to locate 10 mm above x y for A prime, and 15 mm below x y line. This is A prime, this is A. Now, draw a 50 degrees front view line from horizontal plane. From here, join these lines from A prime all the way there, and there make 55 mm length to mark our B prime. So, 55 mm we have to locate 55 mm here. So, once we mark, let us call that as B prime, and then we require a projector line. In this way. Similarly, let us locate this top view line 60 degrees. Make 60 degrees line here. Join this line. This is 60. Yeah, 60 degrees. So, let us mark that 60 degrees, and this is 50 degrees. Views, let us darken the views. As of now, we do not know what is that length, but this one is front view and this one is top view. Now, what we have to do? On this axis, we have to mark whatever the true length where it is going to intersect it, which we do not know. So, the step goes from B prime, locate point B and join A B. So, we have to locate a B point on this top view line, and for that we have to locate a projector line which is passing through B prime. Because these are the projections, they will match somewhere here. Now, join that by true line, by darker one, and call this one B point. Then draw a locus line somewhere here. Now, project this front view through an arc to locate this LFV line. This is the one. Project this entire line. It is intersecting this point. Let us call that point as our B1. Now, join A and B. This is true length, we will measure it. Now, once that true length is known, from here intersect this line, so that we will get this B1 prime. Now, join A and B. This is true length. The inclination angle we do not know. So, let us measure that. Is around 31 degrees. This one 31 degrees. Similarly, the true length angle, true length whatever it is inclination making, let us measure that, is 49 degrees. And the true length is 83 mm. So, the unknowns, true length is 83 mm and the apparent the inclination angles made by this true line with horizontal plane is 31 degrees and with the vertical plane is 49 degrees. In the next classes, we will look at more examples in terms of these line projections. Thank you.